Yo, y'all already know what it is, man. It's another episode, man. Who am I with T.Murray?
Facts.
Man, we got a special guest in the building today, man. I had to pull up on my brother right quick, man, and do this one, man.
I appreciate you for having me, brother. You know what I'm saying? You know, we real deal family, so you know, when I see my dog killing it with the podcast, I'm like, oh yeah, well, we gotta set this up. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely appreciate you for having me, for sure.
For sure, I appreciate you, man. Well, you already know what it is. You know the name of the platform is Who Am I with T.Murray, so we're going to start like that, man. Let these folks know who you are.
Yeah, man, it's your boy Ep.3-I4Chapman. You know what I'm saying? You can call me Ep.3-Chapman, Ep.3-Chapman. You know what I'm saying? Real name Keith. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you want to call me, I'm here.
For sure. So, man, let's get to it, man. Ep.3-Chapman, man. Take us back to the beginning, man. Before where we at now.
Yeah.
Before all the great things we're going to talk about that you're doing. All the big things you're doing. Let's take it back.
Okay. How far?
I want to go back before we even. I want to see how we got into the transition of making a shirt and then turning that into a company. Like where we was at before that. How we got to that point.
Try on air. You know what I'm saying? Just all like figuring things out. You know what I'm saying? Like with different kind of vibes. So, I was like 20. I think I started the company at like 23, 24. And it was like just I wanted to always represent Orlando. But you can't really wear something that like is Orlando without it being the Magic or it's Disney. So I wanted to represent the side I'm from, the West Side. You know what I'm saying? So you know, the West Side had like this little dark cloud over it, like, oh, you come to the West Side, you don't get robbed, and all the little different kind of vibes. And that's not the case everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So I like it's a new generation, it's a new energy, it's a new vibe, it's a new everything going on in the city. So I like, boom, okay, it's new. You know what I'm saying? So now I was writing down, I was working at the Roseland Hotel as a security guard, and I'm doing my little patrols. So I wrote down Orlando, I wrote West, and I'm like, okay, no. And I'm like, oh shit, NWO, I know West Orlando, blah blah.
Yeah.
It's about like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I call my mom, I'm like, hey mom, I got an idea, you know, blah blah, this gonna go, you know what I'm saying, blah blah. So she's like, okay, all right, cool. And then I ain't gonna lie, and then it just took off like wildfire. You know what I'm saying? It just took off like wildfire. I took I got fired from the little Roseland Hotel. You know what I'm saying? I took my last little check. It was like $297 kind of thing. And you know, I went and invested into the shirts. You know what I'm saying? And then it just real deal like took off like wildfire. Like the first day, I sold shout out my dog Zeke. My dog Zeke picked me up. I had like a box of shirts. First day, I made about like it was like 2 something. So mom was like, oh, okay, kind of vibe. So like, you know, I got like real supportive parents. So it's like, she wasn't giving me the whole like beginner's luck kind of thing, but she like, oh, that's cool. All right, boom. So I went back out Saturday, right? So on Saturday, we made about like 3 to 4 kind of vibe. So when I came back, my mom was like, you just selling shirts, right? I said, yes, man. It's the shirt. Yeah, I'm just selling the shirts. Yeah. Boom. So boom. The next day, we go out. Boom. Same kind of vibe. And this one thing, the dope thing is to where like when you have like real friends and like a vision to where my dog, he didn't know what was going on. You know what I'm saying? He just knew like I had a vibe. I had a thing.
Yeah.
He taking me around. You know, doing my vibe. My dog, he didn't even want to take no gas money from me. You know what I'm saying? Like real deal. Like shout out my dog Zeke. I had to just leave gas money in the little cup holder and then walk out kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? So then on the last day, boom, made about 400 kind of thing. My mom like, okay, wait. What is this again? Like, what you trying to do? Like, what's the vibe? And then it just went off right there. Like even in the shop. My mom seen the vision deeper than I seen the vision. You know what I'm saying? I was just looking at it to like something cool. Okay, boom, sell some shirts. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I just got fired. I need to do something. You know what I'm saying? Kind of vibe. And my mom, she found the store for me. You know what I'm saying? One day after church, I called my mom. I said, Mom, where you at? You know, church is kind of over with. So she's like, oh, I'm at the Magic Mall. I was like, Magic Mall? What you doing at the Magic Mall by yourself? I'm at Mall. What you doing at the Magic Mall? She said, no, everything's fine. Boom, I found you a store. I said, a store? come on, I don't need no store. Like, come on now, like, wait, look,
I'm
you know
out the
what I'm
trunk with
saying?
this shit like
I'm
Pete.
yeah, what? A store? I don't need no store. And then we kept going. She told me, she's like, okay, look, it's the vision. Keep your brand clean. That's the one thing my mom always told me. She's like, keep your brand clean. You know, okay, here, there, and there. And then it just kept growing, and you know, it's never been nothing but a blessing, you know what I'm saying, from God. You know what I'm saying, for sure.
Straight up. Shout out to Mama folks.
Oh
for
yeah,
sure.
fact. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mom, dude. You know, she the one. You know what I'm saying? She my business partner. She the one to make sure that the sales tax is paid, and you know what I'm saying, the trademark renewed and everything like that. Like, for sure.
That's something important. You said trademarks.
Oh yeah, definitely had a trademark.
And being an LLC and being a real legit business.
Okay, so not to cut you off, but to rewind, the reason why I found out about how important trademarks is, right? So okay, cool. So my dad's from Detroit, right? So my dad from Detroit, and they had a Detroit verse everybody for years, like forever.
I remember that.
Literally about like maybe, it was like about 6-7 years ago, my parents asked me, they said, what do you want for Christmas? I said, Mom, I want me a Western Universe everybody shirt, right? So they were like, no, what you really want? I said, that's what I want for Christmas. So I got it for Christmas. I'm excited. I'm wearing this shirt everywhere. Right? Okay, cool. My homeboy called me. He like, bro, I see you, chat, bro. You making moves, bro. Like, boom. I just picked up 2 shirts from Men's Closet and supporting you. I said, bro, I ain't got no shirts in Men's Closet. He was like, bro, the shirts you always wear, the Western Orlando versus everybody's shirt. I just got 2. I said, bro, I don't have no shirts in Men's Closet. So I go run to my mom's room. I said, I put on speaker. I said, bro, say that again, bro. He said, bro, I just got 2 shirts and supporting you, bro. Blah blah. I said, bro, okay, right, okay, boom. Fast forward time, kind of find out. For me posting on Twitter, and just like when Twitter was going crazy, Twitter and the different things like that, right? So boom, somebody seen it. They took the idea, threw it in Men's Closet. Found out who it is. So I'm young, you know what I'm saying? Like, people see me now, but you know, young Chapman was a little different. So I'm on Twitter, I'm big man, blah blah blah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going ham, right? So then I found it was like with the older person. So I'm snapping. I'm like, bro, you need that, bro. You blah blah blah. You go ahead, blah blah. So that's kind of like what made it into when I put a new Western Orlando kind of vibe, right? So, but even different thing when I, you know, even now where I'm at now in life and maturity, I looked at like that person wasn't in the wrong. You didn't have your business together. It was a good idea. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You're not doing nothing with it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I went in with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So at first when you're young, I'm like, man, that nigga's green, bro. Bro. That's what I'm talking about. But then when you think about it, like, the business, bro, ain't do nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? So then that's what made everything like that. That's why when what God got for you, it's bigger than what you think. And then now, even in general, like fast forward 5 years ahead of time, now, boom, I got the whole thing Orlando versus the world organically. You know what I'm saying? Kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying? After the new West Orlando. You know what I'm saying? So,
you feel me?
Yeah.
And the keywords you said in that was business. You feel me? That's one thing we want to stress. Like in the community, we want to build businesses. We want to, you feel me?
Yeah.
We want to have our business together. You feel me? You know, it's cool to just.
And that's the thing about even with business thing is, like, I think like even like that word, especially in the black community, is like different kind of ways than when people say it. So like they look at it to like, let's say somebody want to start a business. They thinking that it's gonna be a perfect time. They think it's gonna be, okay, boom, I got a whole bunch of money. Okay, now I want to start the business. Now I want to, but there's no perfect time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really gotta just jump out there in that water. You know what I'm saying? Like, I literally, like I said, I started brand with $300 something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, that's really what I had a vision. 300, like, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of vibe. There's people who really do got thousands or, you know, real money to, like, bro. It's a learning lesson. You know what I'm saying? There's no perfect way. There's no, you know what I'm saying, kind of vibe. Like, you know, if you have a job and you work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday kind of vibe. Okay, what you do on Tuesday ain't got shit to do what you do on Friday. Yeah. What you did on Friday got shit to do what you did on Monday. But the cool thing is when you have your own business, every little piece that you do, like, it's not, you don't have to start fresh. That's still there. You know what I'm saying? So if you did something 2 months ago, you know what I'm saying, that's still part of your brand that started, you know what I'm saying, kind of vibe. You know what I mean? Yeah. But another flip side of it too is like where if you don't get something done and you don't make the money you're supposed to make, you can't get mad at nobody but yourself. You only can look yourself in the mirror like, damn, but what I did. You can't say, oh man, the boss ain't want to give me no extra hours. Or no, you ain't get up, you ain't do this, or you ain't call this person, or you ain't go get these shirts done, or you ain't go. You have to look yourself in the mirror, and that's one of the best things to really like accountability. You know what I'm saying? You can't blame nobody, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Besides yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that's why even with the learning lesson is to be like, all right, how to figure this out? Or how can I do this? You know what I'm saying? So it's been nothing but a blessing, you know what I'm saying, from God, and I love it, you know what I'm saying? And it just, like, I'm really here for the journey.
That's real.
For sure.
That's real.
Yeah.
So now we got the shop up and running, we booming. Now you getting into it, you starting to get a little bit into music endeavors.
Yeah.
So I see you first put out the first NWO tape.
Yeah.
A couple of years back.
Yeah, man. Shout out my dog, DJ D Strong and DJ Fanatic. You know what I'm saying? D Strong ain't do a mixtape with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Besides back in the day, he did his thing with Strong. But the thing is too, like even with that situation, I feel like our relationship is a little different from Strong's relationship that he had with. So how he did it, and he did it like real deal from out of love kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying? It was like. It was dope, you know what I'm saying? And was fanatic, and that he ain't give me no half-ass tape. Like he really like went in on it. He's saying people's names that this person and the caliber and the level that he on would never probably say this person's name, especially on the music industry kind of vibe. You know what I mean? So yeah, shout out my dog D Strong and DJ Fanatic and Street Runner Mike. You know what I'm saying? They helped me put the whole thing together, and my boy Keith Vandross for sure.
For sure.
Yeah. So and the thing like even with that, even back then like you know how you say like I see the forest before you see the trees.
Yeah.
So like I already knew it, and I seen them like, damn, from being here and seeing how the music industry things changing and seeing how the city's changing, and you know like really just being ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
I'm seeing it, and I'm saying like, hey, Orlando music scene gonna do it. Blah blah kind of vibe. People that look at me like, man, you just love Orlando, bro. You need to get out, Orlando.
Yeah.
You just a diehard Orlando fan kind of vibe, right? So then now the same people now when it comes now full circle and they see like, oh shit, Orlando is the hot market. Okay, boom. Look at the progression of Orlando and different kind of vibe. Look at these artists. Look at different kind of vibes. So now full throttle, the phones calling. You know what I'm saying? People trying to tap into the Orlando music vibe. Like I said, I have a lot of friends in real estate, and they tell me like everybody from all over, from Minnesota, Dubai, Texas, all around kind of vibe. They're trying to get to, well not trying, they're coming to Florida because Orlando is Central Florida is the hot market. In Florida, there's no more expansion in South Florida. South Florida, they're already on top of each other. It's already sinking below type of vibe. And then if you have a family, you're really trying to raise your family in Miami. You know what I'm saying? Kind of vibe. But in Central Florida, we have the land, we have all those different kind of vibes. So now what they're doing is it's untapped like that. You know what I'm saying? So now they coming in, and now they, you know what I'm saying, corporations coming in and leaving their marking, you know, setting shop up. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, like the cookies. You know what I'm saying, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Different corporations, they come, oh, this land over here. Oh yeah, I'm going to Central Florida. You know what I'm saying? And in Central Florida, you're gonna come to Orlando. You know what I'm saying? Just like how Tampa's growing rapidly. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, for sure.
And shout out to Burner. You feel me? Like,
oh yeah, fact.
People don't realize how big that is. That the cookie brand even coming.
Bro, it's huge.
So close to the city.
Bro,
like
so
that.
close. And the crazy thing is, the land recruited them. You know what I'm saying? They recruited them, like the city of the land recruited them, saying, hey,
cause they need that money.
Come on, like here, we got this big old warehouse, you got this land, blah, blah, kind of vibe, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're there, you know what I'm saying? And like, the thinking about relationships. Good friend of mine, played Pop Warner with him, played high school with him. My boy Cam, he works for Cookies, you know what I'm saying? He opens up dispensaries for Cookies, you know what I'm saying? So, shout out my boy Cannabis Cam, man, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
So man, let's keep getting into it. You feel me? So we got, like we said, we got the shop open, we got the shirts moving.
Yeah.
But then you kind of took it to another level with the shirts. Like, you know, you always had the new West Orlando. You always had different colors, different schemes. But take me into this Orlando versus the world. take me into that
Okay.
vibe or that coming about.
So like I said, I had the NWO, the New West Orlando, going crazy. But then it was going so big to where now I had a lot of people who supported with my vision and the movement and the non-profit stuff that I do in the community. They were like, all right, well, I'm from the east side, you know what I'm saying? I'm from the south side. And I said to them like, I respect that because I'm not gonna wear an east side shirt, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, kind of vibe. So I don't really expect you to wear the NWO kind of shirt, you know what I'm saying? So then like I had family like, you know what I'm saying, my uncle who live in Detroit. So they want to buy shirts and different things kind of. I'm like, well, that is kind of a little weird, maybe, wearing the NWO shirt up in Detroit. So that's when I came out with Heart of the City.
Yeah.
So Heart of the City was where, like, okay, it could be any city, any state, you know what I'm saying, kind of vibe. So that was going good, right? So then during the pandemic, that's when I came up with Orlando vs. the World, because it was like, all right, the whole world was ready to shut down. You know what I'm saying? Well, besides Orlando.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I already felt like, as to like, we're the ones, we the growing, you know what I'm saying? We the ones that get slept on, but we're gonna be a baby boom city. Like how Orlando's gonna be a baby boom city, like for sure.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, it's Orlando versus the world. You know what I'm saying? Then it goes flash back to it. Like my dad from Detroit, and Detroit versus everybody's situation, and then the situation I had with the shirts. You know what I'm saying? Was much of the idea, and then fast forward, and I got to really sit back and organically think on like, oh, Orlando versus the world. So boom, right? So that was going so crazy, so I had to trademark that ASAP. You know what I'm saying? And the dope thing is to where Orlando versus the world caught more people's attention faster than the New West Orlando did.
Yeah.
The NWO definitely caught people's attention. It
Yeah.
definitely caught a crazy wave. It's still growing, you know what I'm saying? But the dope thing is to now more corporations been messing with me on Orlando vs. the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kind of vibe. Now they've been in tune, tapped in. We having conversations about stuff like that because there's different kind of vibes. So then now having the trademark, okay, cool. Now they're giving me the leverage to do what I need to do, kind of vibe of, and still push the brand of the whole situation that I'm doing.
For sure.
Yeah.
So man, tell me a little bit about what I like to call you A&R for. Tell me about him, you feel me? Because you really be making like, some say under the radar, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But I be outside for real, so I be watching. You really be making big. You have been for, I want to say at least to my knowledge, last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Like, talk to me about that. How you got the savvy to just move around like that, just with the music and the music business.
It was really crazy until like, well, I love music, you know what I'm saying? I love listening to music, kind of vibe, and then I have like a lot of relationships. So like even when I was doing the events and parties and everything like that, well, I know all the DJs. Okay, cool, boom. I already know the different people that just know from school or to being around the city. Oh, y'all do music. Okay, cool. So now they hit me up, hey, can you get me any DJs? Or I'm trying to do this party, or I'm trying to do this kind of vibe. So now more people hitting me up, kind of vibe to connect the dots of the situation. So now, me helping connect the dots, me dropping the mixtapes, me dropping the albums, me having a relationship at the radio station at 104. You know what I'm saying? Different kind of vibes to now where people like, oh, I really need to tap in with bro. Okay, bro got really motion going on. You know what I'm saying? He got his business, the clothing brand. Okay, cool. He doing events. You know what I'm saying? He doing community events. Okay, cool. He know the music. He get me in the clubs. You know, all different kind of vibes. So now with all those different kind of situations, now we're just moving into like, damn, okay, this thing really started from adding to like a wave to like a real deal. Like, oh yeah, nah, this is a real deal. Like, this is legacy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the bigger picture, you know what I mean? Kind of vibe. And I just see it and I know it until like, it's not gonna happen overnight. It didn't happen overnight. And the dope thing is that it's still growing. It's still, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't have no investors, I ain't taking nobody's money, I ain't no nothing. Everything has been organically, you know what I'm saying? So now just me even learning and business is different kind of vibes to where like, it's certain things to where nobody taught me this. Nobody told me this. Me, in general, like, I ain't no fashion nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never cared about fashion. You know what I'm saying? It's just that I had a product and then it had to be into fashion. You know what I'm saying? Kind of vibe. So now where to get shirts from, or where to get this from, or this material, or this kind of vibe. Nobody told me this. You know what I'm saying? People even see what you're doing and nobody gonna tell you. I ain't tripping. I'm not expecting nobody to tell me this type of vibe. But now when I'm learning more and more information, and then now even when it's another clothing brand and I'm shouting them out, or I'm telling them where to get this at, or I'm helping them kind of vibe, they look kind of looking like, why would you? I said, bro, because what you got going on ain't gonna stop what I got going on. At the same time too, like I see every other race, you know what I'm saying, support each other beside African Americans like they should. The Asians support each other, you know what I'm saying, the Haitians support each other, you know what I'm saying, Puerto Ricans support each other, you know what I'm saying, and the list goes on. But when it comes to the African Americans, you know what I'm saying, we be like, man, I ain't trying to, but this is what I got going on. He figured out, you don't.
Yeah.
But it's bigger than that, you know what I'm saying? It's bigger than that. So that's what I really kind of like stand on, and that's what I want to push. And to also too, a lot of the time, the people who will be able to help change your life or change your situation ain't gonna look like you. You know what I'm saying? And that's why from the schools I went to, me going from like the Channel 8s, the Lakeview, the Olympias, the DPs, you know what I'm saying? Like I always knew how to like, you know what I'm saying? I always treated everybody with respect. I don't care if you hopping out of Bentley, you know what I'm saying? I don't care if you coming off a Lynx bus, you know what I'm saying? The energy you give out is the energy that's gonna come back, you know what I'm saying? And it's a good vibe, you know what I'm saying? If you good, you good, you know what I'm saying? You can be a lame nigga with millions, or you could be a good-hearted person, you know what I'm saying, with $5 in your pocket, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I be going on, you know what I'm saying? And that energy and everything like that, my mindset I have, just really just help just keep growing and everything like that, and you know God.
And that's 1,000. I'm gonna give the folks a backstory of kind of like how I got onto you, feel me? So, you know, everybody know I'm from the bottom, and I actually was watching your brand from down south. Never had a face to the brand. So then, you know, I finally come up to the city. You know, I've been coming to the city.
Fact.
But I finally came to be a resident, a tax-paying resident in Orange County. You feel me? And I'm on my Instagram feed. I just made a new Instagram, so that everything brand new.
Yeah.
And the NWO popping up. NWO, I'm like, okay. Bruh, imagine, all right, I'm gonna pull up on that shit. I'm saying, bruh, I don't even know, it could be a female that I don't know who that, but this I'm finna pull up on. But before I get here, I go to shout out Seafood Bandits. I pull up the Seafood Bandits for some food. And it's funny, as I was in the parking lot on my phones, just bullshit, scrolling down Instagram, I just looked at some shit you did, and I literally picked my head up in the car, and I'm looking at you getting out your car. I'm like, damn. Okay, this bro right here, boom. I get out instantly, we chop it up, and
but and rewind that back though, before we even chopped it up, what I said was, I believe you had it was like a Florida State or Deion jersey or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, that jersey raw.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't know you was looking at Instagram or nothing like that. I was like, bro, that jersey raw. And then I said that, and then that's when we start chopping them, like, hey, bro, that's crazy, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And we really start talking.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
You feel me? And just everything you just said in the interview so far, just that's what really made me lock in with you and, excuse me, and rock with you. Like, you really for unity, you really for everybody, you feel me?
It's a bigger purpose, you know what I'm saying? I think a lot of times, us as humans, we really forget the reason why we're here on earth, you know what I'm saying, kind of vibe, you know what I'm saying? We get caught up in little bills, we get caught up in relationships, we get caught up in all the little day-to-day stuff kind of vibe, but we really forget, like, okay, this ain't nothing but flesh, you know what I'm saying? It's materialistic stuff, like that type of thing. Like, at the end of the day, where your soul gonna go, you know what I'm saying? What is your energy, like, how are you living? Are you making God please, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever kind of vibe, you know what I'm saying, kind of situation. And then I really started, like living and thinking like that, to where, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I ain't sitting there talking like, oh yeah, you know, death for nothing. No, you know what I'm saying? But just in general, you know what I'm saying, the vibes and the energy you give out kind of vibe, you know what I'm saying? Like how they say in the Bible, you know what I mean? We don't wrestle in flesh and blood, but spirits and principalities, you know what I'm saying, kind of vibe, of really what's really going on. So the stuff that you think about and think you're doing, you can do it. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody can't stop you from doing it. You know what I'm saying? I already have, and at the same time too, I don't have a conversation with everybody, but you know, you family, you know what I'm saying? But this is how I even thinking, and I already been had it. I'm gonna have an interview with Forbes, right? I'm gonna have an interview with Forbes, and Forbes, we're gonna sit down, and they were like, Mr. Chapman, you know what I'm saying? We check the bank statements of the business, blah blah kind of vibe, from where it's at. I mean, from where it was at, to where we see it now, bro, it's mind-boggling. You know what I'm saying? And I don't use big words, but that's the big word they're gonna say. They're like, bro, it's mind-boggling. How you did it? And boom, I'm gonna get to tell them my story. You know what I'm saying? Kind of, I'm gonna get to tell them how I did it. Kind of, I'm gonna get to have where even inspiring people who really came from the bottom, came from nothing type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Until we're like, all right, well, look at where it's at now. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna be able to help people? How you gonna be able to change people's situations and different kind of vibes? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm on. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm focused on. That's what the vision is. To where like I ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? I have hiccups. I'm learning as I go. I mean, in business, anybody you can talk to any business owner to where it's different things. To where like, all right, I would have changed that, or I would have did this. One of my little flaws that I gotta get better at, type of thing. I gotta get better at organized. You know what I'm saying? Kind of situation. You know what I mean? All right, cool. I admit that. I gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because of how my mind is, I'm gonna go. I think of an idea. Boom, I got the relationship like a car. Boom. All right, let's figure out how to go. You know what I'm saying? Kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying? One of the situations. But yeah, I'd rather take one of them flaws than compared to like, bro, that's just a green ass nigga though, bro. You know what I'm saying? That nigga he just ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Kind of vibe. Oh yeah, I take the organization skills part type of vibe then being this type of person. You know what I'm saying? Kind of vibe. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. You know what I mean? You gotta look at yourself where you can be able to. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Forget the social media. You know what I'm saying? Forget anybody. When you tell them, you gotta look yourself in the mirror and be like, all right. Who are you? You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Kind of like,
am I?
You can, you know what I'm saying? Who am I? Like with T.Murray, you know what I'm saying? You can lie to anybody you want to lie to. You can't lie to yourself.
For real.
Do that to you, like, all right, look, bro, okay. You know, you can be something simple to like a piece of candy. Like, I'm gonna have my last piece of candy. Man, you know, anyway, this ain't gonna be your last piece of candy. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. You lie to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can lie to who you want to lie to. You can't lie to yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the main things too, where you find out your, not say flaws, but certain things you need to work on.
Yeah.
Boom, kind of vibe, and you sit there like, I'm gonna execute this. I'm gonna make sure this happens. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was a vibe.
That was real.
Yeah.
And with that said, man, let's get into this nonprofit.
Yeah.
That you got going on in the city. You feel me? Which I feel like that's something big, cause you know a lot of artists, a lot of business owners, clothing line people, you feel, whoever, whatever business they in, don't always, especially in the, you know, you still fairly young, you know what I'm talking about, you don't really see them, then get that check or then get some motion off something you ain't really seeing no,
it was nothing but like I said, from let me say, like my upbringing kind of vibe, you know what I'm saying? I was young, you know what I'm saying? My mom, she had a nonprofit organization, you know what I'm saying? She had a situation called New Beginnings in Central Florida, and what she did was she helped teen unwed mothers. Kind of my mom, she was a teen unwed mother. You know what I mean? You know how it's a lot of times where if you're a teen and you get pregnant, a lot of times your family kick you out or disown you or oh you a hoe, you know what I mean? Get out of here, kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying? So my mom, what she did was she had a house called Mary's House, named after my grandmother. And we had like formulas and different things like that where teens, females can come and, you know, kind of vibe. So I'm in like 6th grade, I'm like 11, 12 years old. I'm watching my mom do this, you know what I'm saying? I'm helping my mom fill up the pantry and different kind of vibe, you know what I'm saying, kind of thing. But it's way back for social media. I'm a kid, you know what I'm saying? So there's certain things you only can help with, you know what I'm saying, kind of vibe. And like that was like one of the things that's like always been embedded in me, kind of vibe, where like all the way to where even when I was a little kid, my mom tell me stories about how we be in the car. I'm like 5, 6 years old. I see a homeless person. I'm asking my mom, "Hey mom, what is he doing? You know, blah blah." She's like, "Oh yeah, you know, kind of vibe." I'm like, I asked my mom, like, "Can we give him some money?" She's like, "If you want to, kind of vibe." You know what I'm saying? My mom give dollar because she already seen into like where something is embedded in me into like being a giver. You know what I'm saying? Kind of vibe. My mom always like, my mom's a giver. You know what I'm saying? My mom, she would give a whole house away on furniture. You know what I'm saying? Mom go get some more stuff and just bless somebody with nice ass furniture. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how we've always been raised, kind of vibe. So even now when it gets to where now I'm older and now things I can do, things I can like, oh well, I always wanted to do this. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted to do that for the first like 2-3 years. I was just doing the nonprofit stuff just out of the love, out of the heart, you know what I'm saying? You know, kind of vibe. I wasn't even doing it all the way the right way, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Kind of vibe. But then, you know, I know the different people who's on up and up, you know what I'm saying, from like a Ken Griffey Jr. or, you know what I'm saying, or Mr. Oni, who owns all the Papa John's and Qdoba's in Orlando and type of vibe, you know what I'm saying. I know these type of people, and they will like always support, but you know what I'm saying. And one time, like D Strong was saying, he's like, yeah, you know, Chap, you know, I can give you, you know what I'm saying, some money for this type of thing, but you know, you get your nonprofit, you know what I'm saying, you do the things the right way because you're doing everything perfectly. You know what I'm saying, the community sees it, you know what I'm saying, you're doing it out of love, you're not doing this out of the, I'm trying to make some money kind of thing. So when you do it the right way, it can really be big. So, you know what I'm saying, we got the nonprofit, the New West Orlando Foundation, you know what I'm saying, coming to impact the youth, you know what I'm saying, all walks of life, you know what I'm saying. A lot of times where sometimes certain people just need to be around certain type of energy, certain type of vibe, you know what I'm saying, type of thing. You know, we're kids, it ain't just about money, you know what I'm saying, kind of situation. The kid can have an Xbox, PS5, you know what I'm saying, phones, walk around in Yeezys, but still going left. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I take care of my kids. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it's not just about that type of thing. It's about the time. It's about all those kind of situations. You know what I'm saying? But then it'd be a kid to where like, all right, well, boom, I want this. I want to do this kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying? I got good grades, but damn, I ain't ate shit all day. You know what I'm saying? Kind of vibe. You know what I mean? Where you think they finna go with it? Type of thing. Keep going to school. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get the grades, but they stomach breaking their back. You know what I mean? So it's a certain kind of vibe. So I'll be one of them situations where like, with the good energy, the good people I know, other not just men, women, you know what I'm saying, who's on the path to where you can really just lead by example. You know what I'm saying? Kind of vibe. You ain't gotta know everything. You ain't gotta be goody two shoes. Act like, oh hey, I don't know. No, you know what I'm saying? But until you can real deal help the youth, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have no kids. One day I want kids, but at the same time too, I can't sit there and complain about a city or an area or where I'm from kind of vibe if you ain't trying to help nothing to it. You know what I'm saying? You can't be like, oh, these chicks nowadays, they just crazy. I don't know, blah, blah. But what are you trying to do to help them?
Exactly.
If you don't care, you got nieces and nephews you care about. You got kids you care about. These who they ain't gonna be hanging with.
Exactly.
This little kid you don't care about, that you don't know about type of thing, in school, he could probably influence your nieces and nephew or your son to go left or right, and you won't even know. You know what I'm saying? So it's certain things that like, you can't help everybody, but you can do your part to where you can make it so much bigger. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what I'm just not trying to do, but that's what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? For sure. This is what we're doing.
For sure, man. That's what's up, man. So, you know, we just getting into it, man. Kicking shit right here on Who Am I with T.Murray, man.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tap in with Who Am I T.Murray. Real deal A1, you know what I'm saying, person, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? People like, oh, that's a real nigga. Nah, he ain't a real nigga, bro. He a real human, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When it's a real nigga type of thing, it categorized it to where like, I wasn't expecting that from you because you supposed to be a nigga, you know what I'm saying? But no, that's a real nigga. No. He an A1 human, you know what I'm saying? Real deal. He's flowing on a different type of, you know what I'm saying, frequency. You know what I'm saying? So you make sure y'all tap in though, for sure. I
appreciate that, man. We're gonna take a quick little break. Yeah. We're gonna come back and talk about this collaboration over competition, and we're gonna get into this fire-ass album that just dropped, Neighborhood Legends. So y'all just stay tuned right quick, man. Y'all already know.
You know, let it rock.
Yes, sir. Y'all already know we back with it, man. Who Am I with T.Murray, man, with my boy Ep.3-I4Chapman, man.
Yes, sir.
So we're going to keep on moving with it, man. So I see you got the collaboration over competition shirt, man.
Mm-hmm.
Man, tell me about that. What inspired that?
Kind of like I was saying about how to every other community, they support each other. You know what I'm saying? They support each other. They network with each other. They build businesses and stuff together. Besides the African American community, we don't do that. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that. And when I say only African American, it's only because African Americans. Nigerians support each other, like the Jamaicans support each other, Haitians support each other, you know what I'm saying? Guyanese support each other. African Americans, it ain't going down like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just adding to on that vibe, but just in general, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Relationships, networking, you know what I'm saying? A collaboration better over a competition, you know what I'm saying? If let's say something like Nike and Adidas link kind of vibe. Of course it's not, but I'm saying Nike and Adidas link. But that would be wild. Like that's not, that'd be like until like real deal, like next level until like okay, whatever. Y'all took over like the whole literally just shoe industry kind of vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I said, okay, what Under Armour and them boys going it'd be different. You know what I'm saying? Kind of vibe. You know what I mean? But you know, there's even people to where if other like real deal like companies can collaborate and talk $1 billion, $1 million industry companies can link up type of thing. Somebody who around here or just around type of thing, like, why not? You know what I'm saying? Like why not? You know what I'm saying? How can't that make sense? You know what I'm saying? If y'all on the same kind of vibe, same kind of energy, how can that not make sense? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I be on for like collaboration over competition, as long as it makes sense. You know, in the same kind of time, way. Now, just linking with anybody to hey, you know, I want to link with you and blah blah thing. No, it don't go like that. But adding to in general with everything, make it make sense. Definitely collaboration over competition.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
And like I said, shout out to Florida State wrestling team. You know what I'm saying? My boy Champ, everybody like that. They posted that on their page, and I'm like, that's lit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Real Florida State football team. I mean wrestling team.
Yeah.
All up in Tallahassee,
That's
using
hard.
the same thing and then tagging me. Like that's dope, man. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Collaboration competition.
Man. Worldwide foe, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So man, we finna get into a couple of little snippets from this album, man. But man, let us know about the album. It just dropped recently. You feel me? Neighborhood Legends.
Neighborhood Legends is okay like this, right? You know, I really feel from different things. I'm feeling like how Kanye West felt. You know what I'm saying? 2004, 2005. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling like how Drake felt, you know what I'm saying, before he linked up with Jay Prince. You know what I'm saying? Kind of vibe to where like they already know what it is and who they are kind of vibe. So I feel the same kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Before everybody catch on to what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So even with this project, Neighborhood Legends is going to be, it's the sound of the project and the flow. That's the sound that Orlando's going to. You know what I'm saying? That's the sound that's really going to take it to the next few levels.
Yeah.
Kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying? And then most people, when they heard that was gonna drop a project or an album, they sit there thinking it was gonna be about this one-sided type of music or this certain type of thing. Like, no, that's a sound. That's a kind of vibe, but it's bigger. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's bigger. So with everything that's growing into where it's going to, like Neighborhood Legends, that's the sound, that's the vibe it's going to. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very excited about it. I stand on the whole project. It's gas. You know what I'm saying? I love it, and it's only gonna get bigger. You know what I'm saying? And then people gonna be like, when they look back at it, like, bro, that was a classic, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like even when I played the New Orlando mixtape, you know what I'm saying, from 2016, 2017.
Yeah.
For playing the song, like, bro, these songs really flow into like even nowadays. You could drop this song type of thing nowadays and it'll still be like, oh, this shit don't sound old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the Neighborhood Legends is gonna sound like that, man. This is the album. You know what I'm saying? I don't know too many people who drop the album and they're not artists. You know what I'm saying? Drop the album, not artists. You know what I'm saying? Kind of vibe. We did a great promo run. Promo run still going, you know what I'm saying, still building it, you know what I'm saying, kind of vibe. But yeah, Neighborhood Legends, man, for sure. Make sure y'all check that out on all platforms, you know what I'm saying, for sure.
That's hard, man. So we gonna get into a couple of these joints off of Neighborhood Legends, you feel me?
Yeah, for sure. Hit shuffle.
Y'all already know what it is, man. Who am I with T.Murray, man? Ep.3-I4Chapman, coming to you live from the world famous New West Orlando shop located in the world famous Magic Mall, man, right off 50, you feel me?
What song playing? Okay, boom. Like this record right here is Pressure, and Pressure gas. Anybody around here, they know Pressure. You know what I'm saying? Chestnut Checkers. You know what I'm saying?
Ready for smoke like a pre-roll. Big purr in the panties, a real panther. Real little gangster that cry.
A real cancer.
Silent little soldier stand on whatever she believe in. Circle small, think she got like 2 or 3 friends. Rather sip wine and listen to slow. You be Being a nigga face in the club
that
that
she don't know.
She got that hustler's ambition in her blood. Walking how she talking, she done got it out the mud. Energy unmatched,
I'm no time down her in that because it's mine. Tony Hawk, Pressure Gas, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my dog Pressure Dom. You know what I'm saying? For sure. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was, you know what I'm saying, Pressure, you know what I'm saying? Like, very talented artist. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who around here or know anything like that, Pressure Gas, you know what I'm saying? For sure.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Pressure.
Yeah,
that boy
yeah.
be going crazy.
Going crazy, you know what I'm saying? Pressure sent me that. You know what I'm saying? I just felt it all the way, you know what I'm saying? Kind of vibe, you know what I mean? Like, it was just the flow, you know what I'm saying? Of the energy, you know what I'm saying? Of the vibe, where it was like, all right, well, it's certain arts that's not being tapped into in the city.
Yeah.
Right? So now added to different lanes. We already know the kick dome, sell Molly, we'll shoot up the whole club lane, you know what I'm saying? That a lot of these artists are going in, right? Okay. One of the problems is why a lot of these artists having issues and problems with each other is because everybody's trying to do the same shit. You know what I'm saying? They shopping at the same spots, they go to the same clubs, fuck the same hoes, they smoking the same gas. You know what I'm saying? They try to do the same thing, and they wonder why they step on each other's toes.
Say
because
that,
y'all
man.
doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all doing it. Of course, there's not enough room for. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, too, there's different lanes. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody don't live like that. You know what I'm saying? Just because it might be quick, you like, okay, I want the attention, and to go like that is a quick, you know what I mean, seeker. But down the long haul, that's gonna be cause you so much issues. You know what I'm saying? From the police, from people trying to see if you about that. Now, if you ain't really like that, but you just make good music and it sound good, to now where you gotta do a whole lane to where like, all right, now I gotta start carrying the gun, or now I gotta start doing it. You know what I'm saying? Now you mixing up, but that's not you. You know what I'm saying? So this is vibe. So that lane is just crowded. I-4 at 5 o'clock going to Kissimmee. You know what I'm saying? It's just crowded. Club, you know what I'm saying? Okay, now it's a whole nother lane, right? On I-4. They got the express pass, right? Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. The express pass is, okay, real bars, rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get down, let's rap. Pressure, you know what I'm saying? He's in that lane type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Kind of vibe. Like, for like Mo, he's in that lane. Mo is rapping. You know what I'm saying? Now, the songs that catch you to where you can kind of vibe, but Mo is spitting bars. You know what I'm saying? That lane wide open. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole nother lane that people not even tapping into with, you know what I'm saying, artists. I'm talking like artists, you know what I'm saying? We live in Orlando, Florida. This is the most, like, diverse cities in the world, you know what I'm saying, kind of vibe. This is like a real, like how in New York, this is a melting pot of every race, you know what I'm saying? In other cities, you can say something about a race in other cities, and it might not be an uproar like that because it's not that many. You say anything about any race here in Orlando, Florida, it will be an uproar because there's that many different people from cultures, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
kind of vibe, you know what I'm saying? EDM, if you do music and you're really an artist, why are you not teaching the EDM? Like, people, the new Drake album, people are like, oh, that's trash. Bro, y'all just don't understand it. Drake is finna go on #1 multi-platinum in the hip-hop lane from it, right? He had the 21 song that goes into the hip-hop lane. It's gonna go #1 on that whole whatever, the pop lane. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna go, they about to go crazy on the EDM world type of vibe. So now
If you fuck around and get your shit together and have a passport and you in another country on the
Gone.
elevator,
Like-
you're probably gonna hear a song
Gone.
off that album on their elevator.
Easy, with no
Type
issue,
shit.
you know what I'm saying? So the different thing is so many different lanes and it's so many different artists. So now what I'm even doing with Neighborhood Legends is to where people gonna be able to hear this thing, hear the project, and they be like, all right, well, and then there's been many artists, they told me, they were like, all right, they chat, man, like, I don't rap like this, you know what I'm saying? I'm from here, but people are not rocking with it. How can I do that? The Neighborhood Legends is basically encouragement for other artists to be like, look, stay in y'all lane, do what you do, and just keep making good music because there's people who have influence on the platform that's rocking with y'all more than y'all think it is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have a fan base. Y'all don't gotta try to convert like, all right, well, I'm trying to get my song played in Beecham, but you don't make Beecham music. You know what I'm saying? Kind of vibe. So you don't have to try to like do something for attention. stay in your lane, be you, you know what I'm saying, organically, kind of vibe. And there's lanes for everybody, you know what I'm saying? So that's what Neighborhood Legends really is, kind of vibe, where it shows you to it. There's lanes for everybody.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Shit, what's the next one we're gonna get into?
Let's hit the next one. Let's hit the next one. Let's hit a little shuffle. And then we doing the shuffle vibe. Hey, this is my boy BB Draco.
Yes, sir.
Young energy, you know what I'm saying, on the grind, not looking for no handouts, going to go get it. He's him. This song is called Corona because he got fired from his job because he went to the shop. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah. He's like, Corona trying to fix my little motion. I ain't tripping. I don't give a fuck about no job. I'm my own man. I don't give a fuck about how you move. I got my own plan. Corona trying to fix my little motion. I ain't tripping. I don't give a fuck about no job. I'm my own man. I got my own plan.
Neighborhood Legends. Let's rock.
Shout out to the TV for sure. And every week now, you think you would look me like a creep. And like my boy Draco, he be doing here the. You know what I'm saying? Freaking bricks, you know what I'm saying? Watch me, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Free bricks, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, for sure, man. Shout out my dog BB Draco, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it's like different lanes for everybody, you know what I'm saying? Kind of vibe. One thing you gotta remember though too, you can't push out or count out the youth, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? BB Draco, you know what I'm saying? He's young, he's getting it, you know what I'm saying? The youth, they got the formula, they got the motion, they got these phones, they got the, you know what I'm saying, influence, you know what I'm saying? So what you have to do is, you have to tap in with them, you know what I'm saying? No matter how old you get or how cool you think you are, there's somebody younger than you type of thing that don't care nothing about you, don't know who you are, and they got their own vibe going on. Now you can rock with it, or you can just get lost in the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these artists, they get lost in the algorithm because they're trying to go against the youth. You can't, there's no way around it. You go against the youth, you're going to get lost in the algorithm. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Shout out my dog BB Draco, man. Keep going for sure. You know, the real love.
Already, and you know who am I with T.Murray? Support all the youngsters, man. So y'all definitely come tap in with me. You know, we going to pull up on you for sure.
Got to.
And want to get into one more before we get out of here, man?
Let's get another little random. Hey, man. Shout out Third World Nation, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Kel-Tech. Shout out my boy Jock. Shout out my boy Reed, Chris. You know what I'm saying? Superstar going crazy. Real 438 movement, man. Cause
we the gang that gets you lit. We the gang that gets you in. We the gang that gets you spin. We the gang, we do it all. We the gang that gets you in. We the gang that gets you lit. We the gang that gets you spin. We the gang, we do it all. We the gang, yeah. We the gang, yeah. We the gang,
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Real Z, a whole lot of Z. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my Zoes, man. You know what I'm saying? For sure, they going crazy, man. Third World Nation. Bitch, we all in. Bitch, we all in. The money money falling. All them niggas ballin'. I'm in Cali for a week. Call me Sugar Daddy Reek. I'm with what you want. Get to the streets. Third World Nation, man. Hey, just so you know too, like I said, Superstar is the new 438 Superstar is the new Zone 6. For sure.
Say that.
You know what I mean? That's
Say that.
Superstar, the new Zone 6. That boy's going crazy.
Say that.
We the gang that get shit. We the gang that get shit. We the gang.
And it's only gonna keep getting. Like I said, Superstar gonna go crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Superstar is the new Zone 6. Just like that. For sure. You know what I'm saying? You got DVS 10. You know what I'm saying? You got Hot Boy. You know what I'm saying? You got YG Ivy. You got Rico Cartel. You know what I'm saying? You got Toad. You know what I'm saying? You got what's his name? Radic and all them boys. You know what I'm saying? It's so many different people who got their own motion going on. Superstar, and they a lot of Zoes. Man, they going crazy, especially with Hot Boy and the Kodak situation.
Yeah.
You know what's gonna happen after that? Hot Boy Kodak, right? Drake already been looking for when Drake, bro, Hot Boy brings Drake to the city. Over. It's already over because how Kodak rocking with you. You know what I'm saying? It's over. But when I say it's like over. Yeah, Drake. Yeah, Drake already liking your pictures. You already putting Drake in things. You already got them. You already brought Lil Baby. You already brought Polo G. You already brought who else you did songs with? Future. Yeah, come on now. You know what I'm saying? And what time frame you been doing music? There's some people who've been rapping decades and ain't had his motion that he had in motion in years. You know what I'm saying? I remember way back, it was a song Hot Boy did. It's called Blues Clues.
Yeah, I remember that.
That bit was so raw.
I remember that.
That bit was too raw. Too raw.
Oh.
I don't say it back. Try my dog smoke. Real rap. I hope we make it back. Saving that. Yeah. Like real rap, like bars. You know what I'm saying? Like Smoke, Juju, all the boys is in their own lane. You know what I'm saying? You got your own lane. You know what I'm saying? Cruise. You know what I'm saying? Crucial. You know what I'm saying? All of them in their own lane, man, for sure. But yeah, man, you know, that's Neighborhood Legend. You know what I'm saying? It's on all platforms. Y'all check it out. I'm telling you, y'all gonna like it. Y'all gonna love it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna show you as to like the different ears. You know what I'm saying? The thing I said, like, bro, my whole thing, bro, expand this shit, open this shit up. You know what I'm saying? They had to do that with the highways. You know what I'm saying? They had to do that with
like
the roads.
Big Disco say, open that shit
open
up.
Open this shit up. Real deal. Shout out to Big Disco. You know what I'm saying? Real deal OG. That's nothing. That's a side note. But I'm going to say this too, though, right? And this is no disrespect to anybody kind of vibe, but this is how I feel. With Orlando, they keep saying that Orlando don't have no culture. You know what I'm saying? They say Orlando is somebody else's culture and kind of vibe. But the thing is, where we missing out on to the parts of the things that we have that's our culture, we not embracing it like how these other cities is. Like, I don't understand, and like I said, this is no disrespect, you know what I'm saying? I hope this don't get tangled or twisted up any kind of way, but I don't understand like how these artists, they have somebody like Big Disco right here in Orlando. You know what I'm saying? Disco JR's daddy. You know what I'm saying? People be hollering about, oh, rest in peace Disco JR and blah blah kind of vibe. But why aren't we treating Big Disco with the same amount of respect and the thing like really as in like the OG? People will go and pay for features from out of town or get cosigns from out of towners. You know what I'm saying? But we have a Big Disco right here in Orlando. You know what I'm saying? Who really paved the way, put in the work.
Straight up.
Blood, sweat, and tears for the city. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't putting Big Disco on the top.
And the youngster, you know, I gotta vouch for OG, man, cause he really fucked with me heavy. Like before I even came to the city, like OG been fucking with me from down at the bottom. You feel me?
Genuine A1. You know what I'm saying? Perfect type of thing. A1 in the same time.
And the youngsters in the city can't say they don't see him, and I'm gonna tell you why, cause y'all go to all the events.
Before that, though,
y'all go to all the events and DJ.
The thing though, even with the youngsters don't know. I'm talking about people who know in accountability kind of part.
Yeah, the folks who just
there's a younger generation. You know what I'm saying? In high school, there's class of 2025. You know what I'm saying? They don't know who Disco JR is. You know what I'm saying? They don't know who Big Disco is. But then the people who doing certain type of events and doing different type of vibes or doing this type of music or different artist type of vibe, and y'all know and y'all was there and y'all witnessed greatness in history. You know what I'm saying? And what he did and done for the city, and we not showing him with utmost, bro, that's lame, bro. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Baby Lack. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying?
My
Like,
God.
bro, like it's certain, like we have OG, like
My God.
really, hey, I'm killing these niggas with an iPad too. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like where we sit there and say about culture kind of vibe, you know what I'm saying? Now, if it was like a Miami, or if this was like a New York, or this was a LA, on that would never fly. That would never fly. You ain't finna have this. You about to go out. You mean to tell me, and you from Miami, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. In Miami. So you mean to tell me that somebody in the industry or the nightlife or the music industry kind of vibe, and like a legend on the same level as them, out of towner can come in from Tallahassee or Atlanta or somewhere like that, can overjump them just because of an Instagram following or whatever little weird something. It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we pick and choose when we want to do this little politics live. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's bad. It's lame. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna do the part that I can. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kind of like everybody got their own reason and things like that. But you know what I'm saying? That's another subject. But yeah, man, we gotta start real deal treating the respect, the OGs and people who really paved the way. Like, but not just like, oh, we're like they paid the way. Like, no, but they actually still out here doing it. You know what I'm saying? They still out here putting their money where their mouth is. They still putting in that work kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying? And they think that the algorithm gonna overskip them. Nah, it ain't gonna work like that. It can't go like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, for real.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, man. Big shout out to OG Disco JR. You know what I'm saying? I mean, OG Big Disco, rest in peace, Disco JR. You know what I'm saying? You know, Baby Lack. You know what I'm saying? Different people who real deal put in this. You know what I'm saying, put on for the city and still are, you know what I'm saying? They're like real deal. The generation that's coming type of thing, they don't know. You know what I'm saying? And it's not gonna be their fault if they don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be like until like, oh, you know someone like, I don't think so. I don't really know.
Yeah.
Orlando, we ain't got that much culture for us to be like, oh, I forgot about it.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
we ain't got that. We ain't did that much yet. You know what I'm saying? We ain't did nothing like that to be just forgetting about real deal legends and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's lame. That's crazy. So, you know what I'm saying? We gotta get that right. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already make sure y'all tap in with Big Disco, man. Make sure y'all tap in with Baby Lack, man. Make sure y'all tap in with these artists. I mean, these DJs who really put in the work and the effort. You know what I'm saying? Put on for the city for sure.
Straight up, man. But you know, it's been an honor and a pleasure, man, pulling up.
Hey, man, it's a blessing every time I get to talk with my dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, I don't feel like I'm getting interviewed. I'm having a conversation with my dog, like how we usually have conversations.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Yeah, but you already know that. Before we go, man, just let them know what's going on. Let them know where to catch you at. Check you out
Hey,
at.
man, you can follow me on Instagram at I4Chapman, at New West Orlando, at NWO_ENT, at NWO_Foundation. You know what I'm saying? We're here at the Magic Mall. Make sure y'all come get y'all gear, merchandise. You know what I'm saying? We got whatever you need. And you know, you can order online also too at OrlandoVersusTheWorld.net. And you know, I'm here rocking with my brother, T.Murray. You know what I'm saying? Dade County nigga. And he took it up to the O.
You already
Let
know
rock.
what it is, man. Who am I with T.Murray, man? This another one locked in. You already know what I'm talking about. Let's rock.